Shrishti, you can start.
Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So, hello everyone. Today we are going to present our Jal Shakti budget for financial year 2023 to 2024. Jal Jeevan Mission. Jal Jeevan Mission is envisioned to provide safe drinking and adequate water throughout the India by household, and our mission is to complete it by 2024. This program also implements source sustainability measures such as recharge and reuse through grey water management, conservation, rainwater harvesting. This mission converges with other central and state government schemes to achieve its objectives to sustainable water and supply management across the country. Effects of Jal Jeevan Mission. At the time of the announcement of Jal Jeevan Mission, 3.23 crores, that is 17% households, were reported to have tap water connections. So far, around 7.48 crore rural households have been provided with tap water connections in last years. Out of 19.36 crore rural households in the country, and around 10.71 crore households are reported to have tap water supply in their homes, and remaining 8.65 crore rural households are planned to be covered by 2024. Jal Jeevan Mission is successful, and Goa, Telangana, and Haryana are the three states that have acquired 100% success rate in this mission. Now, I would like to ask my fellow team members to present it.
Har Ghar Jal is a scheme initiated by Ministry of Jal Shakti of Government of India under Jal Jeevan Mission in 2019 with the aim to provide tap water to every rural household by 2024. This scheme has significantly improved clean tap water availability in India. At the time of the launch of the mission in 2019, out of 19.35 crore rural households, only 3.23 crore had access to tap water. In August 2022, Goa and Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu became the first Har Ghar Jal certified state and UT respectively with 100% tap water access. As of January 2023, other states and UTs of Haryana, Gujarat, Puducherry, and Telangana have also achieved 100% tap water access. In a short span of 3 years, the program has achieved a total of 54.20% tap connections in rural households. Under the program, 84.55% of school and 80.60% of Wadi centers have been provided with tap water supply. The government continues to give the utmost importance for supplementing the efforts of the state government to provide sanitation facilities to the rural masses. The Swachh Bharat mission was launched on 2nd October 2014, aims at attaining Swachh Bharat. Having achieved open defecation free status, the program is being implemented to ensure sustainability of open defecation free status in all rural areas and cover all the villages of country with solid and liquid waste management arrangements. Research component also include commission charges payable to National Payment Corporation of India.
River linking projects referred are Daman-Ganga Pinjal, Par-Tapi Narmada, Godavari Krishna, Krishna Penar, and Penar Kaveri will go a long way in easing the water shortage problems. The Namami Ganga program, a flagship initiative of Union government, was made for Clean Ganga, inaugurated in June 2014 to achieve conservation and rejuvenation of Ganga. Now, we introduced the scheme we made and allocated 778 lakhs to it.
I would like to ask Neha to unmute and speak.
Clean drinking water is a basic amenity and a basic right as enshrined in Article 21 of the Indian Constitution. It needs to be provided to all by the government. Consequently, we came up with this scheme in which filtered water pipelines will be installed in rural areas to ensure availability of fresh drinking water to all. In this scheme, the pipelines will be providing clean drinking water in terms of 5 liters each time, 3 times a day. This will ensure pure water in each household. Now, on to the budget. Now, as for the budget, we have faced a major hike in the funds for Jal Shakti. The total budget is almost 97,277 crores. This has further been divided into two parts, that is Department of Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation, and Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation. Under these two sections as well, there have been various schemes launched related to Jal Shakti Abhiyan, and Atal Bhujal Yojana 1,000 crores, National Hydrology Project 500 crores, Namami Gange 4,000 crores, PMKSY, that is Pradhan Mantri, just a second, PMKSY 8,587 crores, interlinking of rivers 3,500 crores. And under the second section, that is Department of Drinking Water and Sanitation, the total budget is about 77,233 crores, which has Jal Jeevan Mission 70,000 crores and Swachh Bharat Mission 7,192 crores.
And this was all for financial year 2023 to 2024. And thank you everyone for listening. And if any questions.
Yash, you are in opposition, right? Please
Yes,
no,
ma'am.
ask
Ma'am,
your
1 minute.
questions.
Ma'am, 1 minute.
Yeah.
So our main question regarding this is that, as you have said, that the dams, the building of the dams for the generating the hydropower electricity, we can do that way, but doesn't the dam have a negative effects on the environment such that it displaces the large populations, deforestation, and soil erosion, which gives the
Yes,
many.
I would like to answer this question. First of all, in our National Hydrology Project, modernizing and monitoring network system is there. The project will establish and strengthen monitoring network in project states, will focus on deploying new sensors, data storage, and telemetry technologies across the whole country to establish comprehensive, modern, automated, and real-time monitoring systems for surface and groundwater. So I guess it will protect the environment in this ways, and there will be no soil erosion.
What about the deforestation and cutting of trees, and which is because the trees which are already very short in our countries? What about the deforestation and displacement? The people who are living there, what about those peoples?
See, so we have already presented this in our last slide. It was river linking and projects with Ganga. It said that it will be nature friendly, and it will not harm and also dams are developed. We just need to maintain the dams, and dams are well maintained by our ministry. So I guess there would be no problem with that.
The second question is that, one second. Our second problem is
Yash,
that.
can you please switch on your camera? Yash.
Ma'am, 1 second. Yes, ma'am. So our second question regarding the project is that in our household, it is commonly seen that the bills of the water supply that the government has allotted is more than, which is because only of the reading problem or the server problem in your government side. So what about those people who are getting the more bills regarding dam because of your servers and government, because of the government side? Have you even taken any step regarding this?
See, I guess in the economic service, you must have checked that taxes have been reduced and the maintenance charges. And you can say that we have reduced the cost lately to, I guess, 1,000 rupees less than the bill has come. And also, we would need some money for the maintenance of dams and all, so we'll collect the money, but we have given total less of 1,000 rupees, so I guess there is no problem we find in that.
No, like let's say you have won a tax on our water bill. Like say we have used 50 liters of water and our bills come around 5,000. But the agents that come from your side has given us a more bill because the server which you fed our usage of the water is not properly coded or corrected. So what about the extra money that the people have given you? What are their losses? Are there any compensation for those people? My simple question is that.
Yes, I would like to ask my fellow member Rishti to answer this question.
Well, actually तुम्हें पता है तुमने वीडियो अनंत के साथ डाली है और अभी जो मीट थी उसमें मैंने बोला
Please put your on self mute. Who is not taking questions? Who is asking question? Who is answering this question?
Can I please answer this question?
Yeah.
Yash, as you said that this is the problem of the server. Usually it's really obvious. The consumption of the water is really low accordingly to the bill. So it's usually the person, the consumer, goes ahead and says that there's this problem, that this is a problem from on your part. This problem is then solved because obviously no one is going to pay more money for the stuff that they didn't even consume.
Okay, thank you. Now I request my fellow mate to ask you any question.
Yeah. Anybody else has any question? Any objection?
Yes, ma'am, I'm asking my question.
Yeah, please.
As we know, there are many programs for cleaning the rivers, such as Namami Gange, but it has been a long time since it was considered. Every year, the government passes a budget for this, but the implementation is not good as it should be. Every time we see the river Yamuna, it is full of trash, industrial waste, and foam. What steps will the ministry take in this regard?
We as people play a very important role. As you talked about Ganga, if we talk about that, we only people are there. We have those traditions in which we actually, go to the holy river Ganga, and we actually like do puja of it, and we also flow ashes of many beloved ones of our in Ganga. So it's like we only people who are the main problem here that you're telling about, that you are asking us about Ganga. We are trying, the government themselves are trying their utmost best to avoid this situation, but the people sometimes get stubborn about these situations, and it is important as people to respect our holy rivers, which have a very traditional and very important history in our you can say lives, in our Hindu tradition, or you can say in our country as well. So we need to focus on first ourselves, and then we should ask the government, because we as citizens play a very important role in the development of our own country.
So I have objection here is that when you know that is our people, our citizens are playing the major role in destroying the Ganga. So shouldn't you try the any another way of saving the Ganga? Means that you shouldn't be change your policies or any budget, the budget you estimated for the Ganga, national Ganga river
Actually, we have
policy, and
allotted
you should.
extra 20,000 rupees for that also in our maintenance and other sectors. And also we have, contributed our major part in river linking projects as well.
No, I am not talking about developing project here. I am simply talking about that, as you mentioned that the Ganga, the people play an important role in destroying the river Ganga, and the trashes are there. So shouldn't you consider it that you
It's
should
not
create some
actually
awareness?
destroying. It's not actually destroying. We have our traditions to follow, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't follow those. We should respect them, of course, because they have been going on from many years. I'm not saying that it's destroying. Yes,
So
you said
shouldn't
right that
you create some spaces in? Shouldn't you create some like another? Shouldn't you divide the Ganga river into some parts so that the some parts of the Ganga river be saved and some parts can be used by
Yes,
the
we are
people?
already doing that, separate tributaries and cleaning, everything is going on.
But
So I guess there is no
I don't think
objection
so
with
that
that.
you have
And
mentioned in your budget.
people actually have seen change in the river Ganga. As you can see, Mr. Narendra Modi speaking in Man Ki Baat, he also said that Ganga has been, this project is all utmost complete till 2024. And you can see the,
About the
change.
river Yamuna, which have been overflowed with the trashes. What about that river? The river
I
Yamuna
said
revival
there
project
are
has been
river
started by your
linking
ministry.
projects
River
which
revival,
includes river Yamuna
Yamuna river revival
for
project
the
was started by your
Krishna and
ministry,
Yamuna.
but in the 2014, but it is hasn't been completed yet now, and the river is overflowing the trashes. What about that river?
No, it is getting clean. There are no trashes, and as I said, you can see it yourself. The changes in your you can go and see it. And many people have observed the cleaning and all. And as my fellow partner said, that ritual once we cannot do about it. And regarding the Yamuna river, I think we have this project. We have launched it right now, the river linking project this year. So I guess you will see changes. We guarantee you will see changes next year, or the further years.
Well, I had to ask something. You just said that if it all starts from the people, from where we start. Actually, Mahatma Gandhi said that be the change you wish to see in the world. It's the people who are uh, throwing their waste on the Ganga River, on the Yamuna rivers, and it is being dirty over that. So the government should also provide us a budget over which we can use the money to socialize more people. Are you doing anything related to that?
Can you please, shorten the question again?
Yeah, basically, have you ever provided any budget for the people to socialize the citizens of India?
See, that is, one major thing, but I guess it is, a question for all ministries. In fact, it's a good question, but I guess we need to see first change in ourselves and then, judge people. So, yeah. And I guess people and organizations more lately have been responsible for all this. So, I guess there is no issue with that.
But just because the other ministries are not doing anything, that doesn't mean that you will also not take a step.
We are doing, actually we have, there is a hike of, I think, 5,000 something crores in our budget, and we are improving with all of our efforts with we can.
The use of hike when I'm not using the money correctly on socializing the people.
No,
What's the use of the
I have shown the
What's the
flow
use
chart
of
which shows the
interlinking
correct
of the
distribution of money.
1 second. What's the use of interlinking river project? It's because of your because of the lack of awareness among the people. It's because of the lack of the awareness among the people about your different schemes that you're providing.
So,
The people are not people are not correctly using it, and because of that the problems arise.
Yes, so your problem, we have solution to this problem as well. As you know, on a state and a certain level, we have told our ministers to, organize competitions. As you see, mainly there have been many competitions for youth in India, especially the youth. So we are in this competitions, we are telling to spread more awareness about our organizations at a personal level, and started with a ground level, build organization will help school students, and thus our youth would be the future of India, as Prime Minister Modi also said himself. We are organizing many competitions for the welfare of people. So I guess this answers your question.
Okay, thank you, Shrishti. Time is up. Thank you, Yash, for taking and Shrishti taking for all the objections very positively. Really good. Well done. Thank you, Yash.